For a very long time, we waited for Blue Protocol. For anime fans, for MMO fans alike and abroad, we've all waited for this from the first time we saw it, to announce, to betas, to seeing it in Japan, and now we finally get it in our hands to be able to play in 2023. Yo, what you know, it's your boy One Hero back on YouTube with the new episode. Now let's go. Blue Protocol is a free-to-play multiplayer online action RPG. I know that's a lot to say. It's okay because it's worth the wait. It's going to be the centerpiece for Project Sky Blue. It's a joint team project where they're going to be creating a new and entertaining game for all of us to play. Now, Bandai Namco has always come through when it comes to anime games, and I've always been brought on board as far as like the Naruto games have been amazing, to the Tales games have been amazing, to most recently the Scarlet Nexus game, which has a near and dear spot in my heart for being an amazing visual spectacle, but also a really great game and how it played and how it looked and how it was presented. So looking at the first trailer that they had dropped, the announced trailer for Blue Protocol, it's filled with so much emotion. The soundtrack is banging, the characters look amazing, and then I forgot that one split second that I get to create my own character in an MMO that looks this good and the combat looks amazing, and I get to play with my friends without any capped situation or reality and abilities. That's a win-win. Now, however, I did get excited for Tower of Fantasy. I thought it was going to be up to the par and level of like a Genshin Impact, just in the MMO setting where you can play with more people and do more things. It was not. It was his own thing. That's my fault. My bad. I have a bad habit of going in with the expectation and thoughts and dreams that I have of a game and then being let down. That's on me. That's not on them. However, it did fall off the face of the earth for a lot of people that were playing it. I haven't heard much about it. Everybody kind of went back to Genshin Impact and to Final Fantasy 14, which I get it. It wasn't for everybody. People didn't like the pay factor of it. Who knows, right? I don't know. All I know is that when I played it, I was like kind of underwhelmed because I like having cinematic finishers and stuff like that. So I was really hoping to get that kind of feel from Genshin Impact just in the MMO. That's when you bring in Blue Protocol, and it looks like from the trailer they have these cinematic finishers, they have these cinematic action pieces, they have the emotion, they have the character designs, they have all of the visual looks, and everything looks good on paper right now to be a great game as far as an anime MMO. I know they're time sinkers. I know you can spend a lot of time playing them, but when you find that one game you can really sink your teeth in, it makes a huge difference in how much you play it. Whether it's a PvP game and a shooter, whether it is a JRPG, whether it's an RPG or a simulator or a farming sim, when you find that game and it gets its hooks into you, you don't stop playing it. So if a game like this comes out and it does everything and touches on all of the right points for you as a person that likes anime, MMOs, RPGs, playing with friends, grinding out a game, putting in countless hours, this could be a really great game and a really great option for a lot of people. One of the interesting things for me is that when they talked about the game, they talked about how they crafted this world for me or for you as the player, that it's going to be you're the protagonist of your own story and you can freely express yourself through a fully realized detailed customization of your character and your actions, your skills, and your appearance. It's going to be like a grand adventure set in this vast and beautiful world with online action, and that they hope that everybody can play. My only thing is that the last two games we've gotten from Amazon Games, being the ones that bring this to America, is we had Lost Ark. It got hidden behind a paywall, something fierce, and it really wasn't the best idea. I stopped playing it because of that reason. I wasn't having as much fun. Plus, I was hoping it was going to fill that void for Diablo. And for me, it did at certain points, and it didn't. But I'm a huge fan of playing with people. So the people that were playing that went far ahead of me got to the point where they hit that paywall early and they didn't want to pay to go forward. So we all just kind of dropped the game as a whole. New World was the other one that they kind of made as this original MMO that they brought out. And it's been very up and down as far as a wild ride with how they wanted to treat the players of the game and the game itself. So I'm hoping that they just say, hey, we're going to bring it in, but Bandai Namco stood strong in saying, we're going to do the game our way. We're going to make things the way we want to make them, and we're going to hold on to this. Thanks for the money, though. I hope we don't get hit with microtransactions or cryptocurrency and all of that stuff like they did with the Ni no Kuni game. I can't deal with another great looking game with great potential getting thrown to the wayside because they want to just, try to make a quick buck off everybody else and not really worry about the player experience. So what I did learn looking through some of the information for Blue Protocol is that the world is called Regnas. It's going to be a beautiful and immersive world of green, lush valleys and mountains and blue skies, and it's going to be something that really sets the tone for how the game is going to be for the grand adventure that we're all going to have. And another big thing that they focused on was having action-packed combat. Whether you're a beginner or you're advanced, it's going to allow you to be able to have a great time with the class depending on who you choose, the weapons that you choose, where you can adapt to the challenges without having to change your character. You can switch between the 5 classes, each with unique skills, and they're going to add damage multipliers, healing, elemental effects that can be modified and leveled up. You can equip combinations of skills and modifiers and summon echoes, which are mystical creatures derived from the planet's power that will bolster your abilities or aid you in mid-battle with your created a custom hero of your playstyle. And again, the classes go the Blade Warden. They're going to be the master of sword and shield with this close range class, and they're going to be pretty much the cornerstone for like defense, and then that defense turns into offense. And as far as the skills go, you can equip up to 4 skills that can be strengthened and modified with skill points along the way that kind of fit your best playstyle. Now, the mystical echoes are going to be the spiritual remnants of mystical creatures with powerful attacks that you summon in battle to overcome the most dangerous kind of foes and enemies that may present you with a challenge. And you can obtain the echoes during quests, or you can craft them from the materials that you discover when you're out there in the world and in the field. The customization is going to be a really deep dive into a lot of things, from the outfits to the mounts to even the gestures. You can customize facial features, hairstyles, outfits, accessories that it can express your personality through gestures and even dances. And then you're going through the land, you're going to get different mounts. You're going to be able to craft custom weapons and gear that are truly for your own unique experience, which I think is dope. I know I'm a huge advocate, I'm a huge fan of having great customization options, so I hope that you can do that, whether it's representation or whatever else you want to have as far as your character and their look. And I know they're going to have dungeons as well. You're going to have 3 options when it comes to entering dungeons. You can do it alone on your own. You can do matchmaking where you can get randomly selected with other people, and they're going to have party lists where you can set up with existing parties, or you can just hang out with your friends where you can create different chain effects for maximize continuously amazing attacks against all of the enemies out there. And with the road to launch, as far as Blue Protocol goes, they said that they are fully committed to creating the best experience for all of our global players, and the launch will be in the second half of 2023, and it will be available in English, French, German, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese. That is really dope to know that they're going to be going into that deep of a depth as far as the game goes to make sure that we get the best experience possible. Again, I have full faith in it. I hope that it stays on course, it stays on schedule, and that they deliver something of a very solid experience for all of us that have been wanting to play the game, to get in there with the immersive customized creation and the deep story and being able to play with your friends and everything like that. If you're excited for Blue Protocol as much as I am, I hope that this game delivers everything that it needs to for you, and I hope that you stick around, whether you want to like, dislike, comment, subscribe, troll, whatever you want to do. It's okay. I'm here to talk about games, have a good time, and create great moments and memories. And I'm looking forward to doing that with Blue Protocol. I hope you are as well. And with that, be great, be you, fly easy till next time, heroes. Peace.